I'll be presenting the progress of my PhD, which is partially funded by the Resource in Decarbonisation program. Effectiveness of the EIA process in the countries of the lithium triangle. We may all know that lithium is essential for decarbonization. In this graph, we can see the global lithium production and resources, and we can notice significant concentration in South America. In this region, known as the Lithium Triangle, spans lithium-rich salt flats in the Andean regions of Chile, Bolivia, and Argentina, and it holds almost half of the world's lithium resources. As expected, the number of projects are increasing in this region, especially in Chile and Argentina. Beyond lithium, this region is home to fragile ecosystems that rely on water, which is already a scarce resource in this arid region. Resource that will be even more depleted by rapid expansion of lithium projects. Additionally, the projects overlap with indigenous territories and communal lands, which raises a question. How can we find a responsible balance between the development of lithium projects to respond to the international demand and the protection of the local communities and ecosystems? So there is a key tool for this, the environmental impact assessment. This is a complex tool. It has legal, administrative, social, environmental, and technical components. In this study, we will assess it and we will analyze it as an environmental governance tool. And this basically is a tool that allows us to identify, assess the potential impacts of development projects in order to establish mitigation measures. So the question of this research is this tool effective, and how can it be better? I have chosen two jurisdictions within this region. One is Chile, and the other is Salta, Argentina. So there are different approaches on how to assess an effectiveness of a governance tool. I have chosen two relevant for this study. One is procedural effectiveness, and the other is substantive effectiveness. So the first one responds questions such as, are the processes in place? Are the processes clear and robust? And the second responds questions such as, does the process meet its objectives? And do the users of this process consider it as effective? For the first part, I have developed an assessment framework collecting good practices for impact assessment, also reviewing regulation and government guidelines from multiple countries. These two will be validated by experts before being applied. And for the second, substantive effectiveness, I have conducted semi-structured interviews. I have been in South America 2 months, 1 month in each jurisdiction. I have conducted 58 interviews, trying to have a fair share for the 3 groups of stakeholders: communities, government, and industry. For example, I have talked to community leaders, community members that participated directly in this process. Also, I have talked to government officials from the Ministry of Mines, Ministry of Environment, Water Authority, Protected Areas Authorities that were directly participating in those processes, from industry, environmental managers, permitting leaders, environmental compliance and social compliance leaders. So I just came back from my trip days ago, so next stages is analyzing this valuable data I got and also finalizing the validation process of the framework. Thank you so much.